25 of the 100-day reality challenge. I am a quarter of the way through. I still did not read that book. Didn't pick it up at all today. I conveniently found other things to do. But as the universe would have it, I'm still getting challenged by some of the comments that you guys are leaving for me. So even though I am not making a really hard effort at reading the book, I am still getting a lot of things pointed out to me, which is a good thing. It keeps me thinking, and it keeps me on my toes. So I'm not sure what this vlog is going to be about tonight, because there's a couple of things on my mind. So I guess maybe I'll touch on a couple of them as they come up. So one of the comments that was left on the day 24 video was that not everybody speaks the same kind of language, you know, in terms of how they show love, and maybe that people are showing me love, but I'm just not understanding it. And that's valid, I think. I think that was the understanding that I am recently kind of really understanding. It's like intellectually I knew, but practically I think I didn't have that understanding well, and I'm starting to get to the understanding now. So that's something that's certainly valid. And looking back over a lot of the relationships that I've had with people, I can kind of see where they were showing me their love in one way and I wasn't getting it, and kind of parted our ways and moved on. So it's a valid thing. But my I think my sticking point with that is that a lot of times people want me to meet them where they are at, and not very many people make the effort to meet me where I'm at, or to even meet me halfway. And I think that's what's kind of had me closed off this last year with people, is because I keep getting the same message. It's like, well, you do it this way, and I don't understand this way, and this is how I do it, so you have to meet me over here so I can get it. And for a long time, that's what I was doing. So a lot of people are used to me doing that. It's like, even though I might have my way of doing something or understanding something, they're used to me delving into and wrapping my mind around how it is that they speak their language, or whatever they do, or their love, or whatever. So they're used to me doing that, and I think my soul is protesting at this point, because I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to have to only understand other people. I want to be able to, number one, understand myself, but number two, have someone to meet me halfway, you know, and to want to see a little bit, and want to get to know a little bit of what it is I'm talking about and how I'm speaking it, you know. And I find there's a dearth of people that are like that, and it makes me disinclined to want to reach out to other people, you know. And I think that's why I tend to gravitate towards helping people, because I see that I can speak to them through my help. And that for me is speaking, you know. And so I help them. But sometimes the communication doesn't keep on going. It winds up being one-sided because they don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. They just see my help as something to take, and they don't understand that it's some language I'm trying to speak. I don't know. It's kind of jumbled. I want somebody to care. I want somebody to meet me halfway. I want somebody to detour a little bit from where they're going and to check out what's happening with me too, you know. And that's what I'm having a hard time finding or dealing with people. Like, I can have a conversation with somebody, and there's a whole other undertone to the conversation, and I won't realize it until I walk away. I am a very literal person. If somebody says, Sandra, go to my room and look in the drawer, you know, and get me the Tylenol, I'll be like, okay, which drawer? Which side of the drawer is the Tylenol in, you know? Like that, because that's how literal I am. If I send someone to get something from my room, I'll tell them, go to my room, look on the top drawer on the left side, and you'll find in the back of the drawer, you know, on the right, you'll find the Band-Aids or something, you know. I'm just really that literal with things, and people just have, I find that people have a hard time with me with that, and I don't understand why. It's like, if you know where something is, just tell me. Or if you need something, just be specific about it. And it drives me nuts. People think that, you know, people say I'm smart, but there's a lot of things that I feel that I'm not so smart in, because I understand things differently. I process things differently. I see things differently. And there are not very many people that I meet that can talk the language that I speak, you know. And I try really hard to understand the languages that people speak, the nonverbals, and just the different ways that people do things, you know. I try to, but it gets full in my mind, and I wind up getting lost in all of the translations, and it's very lonely. It's like, I want to be able to click with people where we're talking, and we're talking about the same thing on the same page, the same language. And I feel that I've been missing that so much, that the way that I compensate for that is for helping people, because I know how to help. So if somebody needs help, that's speaking part of my language, and I help them, and that makes me feel better. But that winds up turning into other things. So if I had more of people speaking the same type of language I speak, in the same way that I speak it, I would feel better about things, you know. And I guess maybe I would be able to learn how to translate in other people's languages. Does any of this make sense to anybody? I spend a lot of time being quiet and thinking. I spend a lot of time being to myself, because for me it just seems so insurmountable to explain to someone the Sandra ease of it all, and how to speak Sandra ease, and how to say things and do things in a way that I can understand. Because for a long time, all I did was be what everyone else wanted me to be, and to understand whatever else that they wanted me to understand, and to do whatever else that they wanted me to do. And it's just gotten to a point where I don't even know who it is that I am anymore. And now that I'm trying to figure that out and put that together, for someone to want me to move and dislodge from where it is that I'm at, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Why should I have to change all the time? Why should I have to be the one who reaches out and meets you halfway or where you're at. What about me? What about what I need? It sounds petulant. I guess part of me is feeling that way, but I'm really tired of being misunderstood or looked over or ignored because no one wants to take the time. And I don't think it's that complicated. I really don't think it's that complicated. But no one wants to take the time. So, I don't know. I need to find my tribe. I always say that there's a group of people out there somewhere that can understand exactly what I'm saying the way I'm saying it without me having to change who it is that I am or what it is that I'm doing. I'm looking for them. I'm looking for those people. And I don't feel that the people are here where I'm at in Miami. And Miami is a very transient type of place, which is exactly what I don't like. I like people to stay still, to be in a place, to own the place, to have stock in the place, not to be so transient. And I don't know. I don't know. So that's all I got for that today. I'm going to try again tomorrow. Try to read some more of this book so I can move forwards with things and not stay stuck where it is that I am. I'm trying really hard today and in the next coming days not to resort to food. So I feel so stressed about not being understood and not having my tribe or people around me that I want to just delve into a pint of ice cream or eat some gluten-free cupcakes or something. And I cannot. I don't want to resort to that because that's what I always do. And that's not good. I actually dreamed last night about buying some gluten-free cupcakes. I can't. I need to stay steady on my eating plan. I need to drink my smoothies. I need to eat my applesauce and my other little healthy snacks. I need to ride this out. I cannot cave to the sugar and the sweets any longer. So this is kind of like a detox for me. And boy, let me tell you what. Talk about some sweats and shakes. Yeah. So, day 25, y'all. Day 25. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye.